got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, Copper.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
Your Sam could really use a man like you, Titus. Think about it.
I will, Capo.
Ooh.
That's a promise. Now scoot, because the Hardy boys got some mourning
We got the achievement.
and drinking to do.
Hardy Heroes. Pour one out for social democracy. 7.3% of players have this.
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed. This town needs you on your feet.
Good point, Beano Claude. We'll keep the vol under 12% tonight.
I thought Wheel of Time was really good though. It was a really good season. It was so good it made me read the books again. Onjur Jesserai di Retour Press Detoy.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood and heavy fuel oil.
Looks like Cindy the Skull finally found the words for her masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
I smell heavy fuel oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
Step back, Lieutenant. Set your feet on fire with the lit cigarette.
The fuel oil catches fire immediately with an ominous hiss.
Nice.
A bright orange flash across the surface of the letters. Black smoke rises from the burning message. What if the words are not directed at the people of Martinez, or even the coalition aerostatics above the city? They're meant for something above even those.
Disco Elysium, you've been policed, Martinez.
The lieutenant has taken a small step back. He looks at your face illuminated by the flames and nods silently. Then the flames warmed him too. Not at all in a bad way.
Let's go to that island.
Slowly, the flame...
Well, we're gonna go talk to everyone first. Temporarily at my mom's while I wait for my new visa, and I'm in a tiny room with just a mattress on the floor and a little platform for my laptop. My back hurts a bit from sitting here. You're like Harry Potter.
An old East Delta comet.
Laconic is just like Harry Potter, everyone. So wait, could I never have checked the boardwalk for bullet tracer, or did I just miss it? And also, where the hell is the murder weapon at? Oh, maybe I'll find that now, actually.
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
I guess that's true.
Cool, cool, cool. That's very cool to Kuno. Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different.
What else? Petri questions, but I have no clue. Yeah, that's no worries. Even had a spider walk over me the first night. What the hell?
Kuno doesn't reward weakness. It's business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
Feels good for some reason.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world. Who knows?
What if it was Kuno? What if Kuno's the killer?
I'll die before I squeal. What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here,
Is that an exaggerated Norwegian accent? What, Kuno? No, Kuno's like Irish or Scottish. He's Irish.
Mon Dieu! You set it on fire. What kind of a policeman are you?
Firewalker, I walk in the flames.
That's nice.
I should have read the other
Let
options.
us somehow.
I was too eager, I just pushed the button instantly. Most of the questions I'm asking are rhetorical, or like I'm just asking myself, just thinking out loud.
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand. I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime, it's even worse. I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days. The shop has been locked. No sales, gangbangers running around, shooting everyone. I know I shouldn't have bought a shop in this ghetto.
The way I said cool, cool, cool threw me off. Cool, cool, cool. I'm the man who got shot here, ma'am.
Oh my God! Even the police can't take care of all of this. Just look at that limp. Someone should do something about this.
Oh my God.
Maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. Yes! It makes sense. Crime is the 6th element, you see. The darkest element. I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime.
Sounds like a plan. Life must go on after all.
Yes, what Martinez really needs is more vigilantes roaming the streets.
Exactly. It's a brilliant idea. Thank you, officer. I'm going to start drawing up business
Good.
plans right away. In the meantime, do buy the books. As many as you can. They won't be here for much longer. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Hi, Ace Detective.
Oh, there's one book check we can do here, right? Which is... Why did you post a Marvel Rivals picture in multiplayer chat? Does that mean there's hope? I've been playing Marvel Rivals. Trash container... Am I crazy? Isn't there a door? Oh, it says shelf of crime novels. Reaction speed medium. Why not say anything? I've been playing with Son. Isn't that literally what I said when you asked? I said the only way I'm ever playing Marvel Rivals is if Son plays it. Also, you've literally been in Japan for the past 3 months or something. You've been Wilk the Japanese man. And I played it. Yeah, but not when I've been online, at least. Wanna play it right now? No. We've usually been playing like really late at night. Like we played last night at like 1 AM or whatever. Which I think is not a good time in the land of Japan. Well, now it might be doable, yeah.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Should we try to get the shiver check done? I mean, now that I can put all the clothes on as well. We might as well, right? Like, what else are we gonna spend our things on? Any mains? I main Cloak and Dagger. Do you play comp or just quick play? We've been playing quick play, but we started playing comp a couple days ago. I'm in silver 2 or something. So the 2 things I want to do is this whole turn through, is it interfacing? And the shiver check, I guess. So let's try the shiver check. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'll regret spending points right now, but they're one of my favorites. I really like Cloak and Dagger. I'll play comp till gold for skins, but I was thinking of playing more. But the queues on the Tokyo server are super long for competitive. Oh, really? Well, they probably get longer the further into the higher you get, right? +2. Okay, so this is sorry, +1. Dude, the purple colors on this monitor are throwing me off. I feel like they're so purple, but I wonder if that's what purple is supposed to look like now. Because blue looks fine and red looks fine, right? So then purple should be fine too. Probably, but I just got in gold and I stopped. I don't know. How do you get bans when you get into gold? That sounds pretty nice. I also like Rocket. I mostly like playing healers, but I play some DPS too. I'm really bad at playing tanks though. I really don't like being a tank. Diamond for bans? Some said it was gold. One of you two is lying. One of you is a liar, and I will find out which one. I really only have one item that gives me shivers.
Oh, it's you again. Are you
Come
looking
on,
for a die?
72% chance.
A gust of cold air sweeps through the chimney. The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated. For a moment, it almost feels as though you're outside the building, exposed to the atmosphere.
I was like, gold. Someone said everyone has to be gold, like not just you, but everyone in your team, and the opponent team. I really like tanks, but it's annoying to play a single tank. I'm just bad at like engaging. Tanks have to be very like on point and they're like the leaders essentially, right? Hey Niha, the curse is real, and I figured out why it has spared you.
Didn't we already talk about this?
She asks as the wind continues to seep in through the cracks in the old chimney. It's because you're not in the same building as the others. This isn't technically the Doom commercial area.
What are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Endaline 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into the new venture. Its ruins swallowed up. Yet it has a different address in the heart of the city.
Everyone is with Diamond. We'll see about that. No, this is you. Oh god, why did that sneeze not come? No, this used to be a coal plant. Touches the safety curtains. You're in a chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense.
I promise you a good sanity. Well,
Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
I'm just doing logic. It's windy in here. You probably haven't properly sealed the chimney crown. Let's say I have my own methods, unusual methods.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to ward her soul against the evil
What does some play?
forces.
He usually plays tanks because usually people pick tanks the least. Tanks are like the least picked job, right? But other than that, he just plays whatever. He has a very wide repertoire. Actually, it's only your workshop that's protected. You should still do something to defend yourself.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Your lucky charm? Some kind of ward?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents.
What do you play, Volk?
I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
See, the curse is real. I bet you didn't run this little jewelry shop from the protected depths of this chimney.
No, you're right. I didn't. It wasn't just the jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed.
I also play support and tanks, but support more so. With DPS I'm quite good. With Scarlet Witch and Squirrel Girl, keep owning with Scarlet Witch actually. I play Squirrel Girl whenever I'm in the mood, and then I just hold the button down and I just win the games. I don't have an aim.
And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Don't call it a dump, you made it nice and cozy here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls. It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears. Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
Able and next time someone will like.
But anyway, thanks for sharing your theories, officer.
Precarious world? Seems like the point of this game is victory, the absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory is business ventures and creative undertakings. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory, ideological victory, hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories too. Having things and not losing them. One problem though, not a lot of victories in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? And how do you not lose? Interesting. And this one required. Oh, all the red checks fail. Holy crap! You can say this. Was that what she was trying to tell me? Most played supports are Rocket and Mantis for Season 0, then like Woman and Clock probably. Tanks Cap most played, Strange when it's single tank or someone else is a diver. And situational Groot, Penny, sometimes Magneto. I like Captain America. He's the one I started playing, and he's pretty cool. But with Captain America, I have two types of games. I have games where I do literally nothing, or games where I'm hard carrying. And I started playing Thor recently, because Thor feels like he can do the one thing that I like doing as a tank, which is just chasing the healers around.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh, it's you again. I mostly just I like Cloak and Dagger because I like the utility you get. Cloak and Dagger is very my playstyle. I find you rarely do nothing with Cap, even if you're not getting kills. If you stay alive and make the backline focus, you're winning. Whether you'll pick up on it though, that's 8 or miss. Yeah, that's what I kind of mean. That's what I kind of mean. Oh, dude, what if wait, if I had the sword, could I have done something in that fight? Is it right here? I should have had the sword out.
You see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a puller.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Precinct 57, we've been attacked. I repeat, Lieutenant Kitsuragi and...
Something is wrong. Only static,
Hello?
no reply.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is
okay.
the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from criminals.
Gun and bomb, okay.
It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected.
Oh.
Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Isn't that dangerous?
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope. I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
I like clocking ults against like Iron Man or Jeff. I like Cloak and Dagger's ult because it feels like a I win button when you push it, unless the other team are like specifically planning to counter you, and if they're doing that, then they're, you know, at least you're kind of wasting their time too. And I like Cloak's E ability to like deal with like backline divers and stuff. Like if a Spider-Man jumps on me, I just E him and then I kill him. Or if a Black Panther jumps on me, I just die and then
you can try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
They're shutting you up, silencing you. Don't fucking drop your guard.
When Iron Shield powerful for pushing, especially if I'm healing and my team won't push at all, I'll switch to Cloak for ult.
In the cabin, you see.
This is Precinct 57.
In the cabin, you see.
This is Precinct Does it... Sylvie? Yes. Oh, great.
You hear
Anything else? 50...
in the cabin.
My man, you're alive.
Alive and limping.
Almost.
Alive and
Kind of.
limping.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
How's he looking around? Loose threads to tie up.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
I met the lady driver on my investigation. She's called the Ruby.
Okay.
The lieutenant throws you a quick glance. What are you doing?
She slipped away.
Whew, good on her. And good on you, too. Better focus your efforts on the bad guys. Mercs and such. Plenty of baddies to go around. And she didn't do it. Believe me, if it's something bad, then she didn't do it. Didn't know her for long, but I know people.
He's relieved.
All right. That's enough sharing details about the investigation for one day.
You got any smokes on you?
Nope, don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Yup. Nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add.
Guess
You'll
I'll ask
have to
around
ask
then.
around elsewhere.
You could also check the kiosk. Nope, some of the other...
Yup. Nothing wrong with that statement.
I rolled
could
this
also
also
check-
check. They used to have only 3 old flights instead of 4 before System 1, so they mega buffed them. Back then it was only Mantis and Luna. I think Marvel Rivals is really fun. It's like a pretty good competitive game because it runs a bit, not much of Overwatch necessarily, but more of like Heroes of the Storm a bit. Like it feels pretty casual. But I feel the one problem I have is that there's so many DPS characters, and it feels like a lot of them
Old
kind of like
monument stands in the middle.
a lot of them are like Genji bait to me. They're like characters that exist, so one person will pick them and just be really, really bad in the entire game and refuse to change their hero.
This found the smell of sickly clothes.
I kind of wish they had more tanks and healers. I'm sure they'll get there. I mean, DPS is the most popular, so I feel like they'll just keep adding more DPS. Spider-Man is indeed a menace one way or another. I mean, it's not just Spider-Man, it's like Spider-Man, Black Panther, Hawkeye, people, heroes like that. Black Widow. Anytime I get a Spider-Man in my team, or Black Panther, I'm like, oh, we're either gonna win really hard right now, or we're gonna have the worst game ever. And that's always true.
The Boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
Black Widow's just a sniper. Yeah, but Black Widow's the type of character that people pick because they're gonna. They had like one game where they lost against the Black Widow that like headshot everyone over and over again, and they're like, I'm gonna do that, and then they pick Black Widow, do nothing, and refuse to change, right? Marvel Rivals has that Overwatch problem where it's like sometimes we're playing a game and there's like an Iron Man and he's just standing there going "Pachoof, pachoof, 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 pachoof," and none of our characters deal with them. There's, like, I'm a healer, I can't deal with them. The tanks, you know, usually can't deal with an Iron Man just floating in the air, and so he's just standing there, "Pachoom, pachoom," and the DPS is like a I don't know, like what are some, like a Psylocke and something else, something that like can't really deal with them either. They're just standing, boom, boom, and no one's changing aerials. I'm like, what? Like, are we just gonna keep dying to Iron Man over and over again? I play Divers because I don't know how to. That's one role I never play. Yeah, me neither. But Clocker actually Omega good against Iron Man and Flyers. Listen, I might just be in silver, but I don't think that is necessarily completely true. While you're dagger, your attacks don't do enough damage to like take them down quickly enough. Like you can hit them, but you're doing like 30 damage per hit or something. So you have to hit them like multiple reloads. They have to keep standing there. Danger comes with the Boyadero lifestyle, right? Yeah, good shot, no big deal.
Yet you live.
Right.
Goes back to an older era where this was commonplace. You have a true boyadero heart.
Right, so where is everyone?
Hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being.
And if they're close enough, which they don't want to be, you destroy them with cloak, just like Scarlet Witch. Well, the problem I'm running into is that they're not close, they're like standing a mile back. And they're just shooting in one location, and all my teammates are standing there, and they're just getting shot repeatedly, and no one's doing anything about it. And what's going to happen next?
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad.
Well, what will you be doing now?
I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Quite the sight, aren't they? Getting to like that red I am. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane killers turn up. Then I'll run. And live.
Carlos get shot, eh?
I'm sure I'll be luckier than you, friend.
Okay, so I can't go in here. But I can reach that box behind Measure Red now, probably. Yeah, if they're constantly so far away, then try to work. Oh, yeah, but I want to play Cloak and Dagger. Listen, I am the healer. It's not my job to deal with Iron Man. That's the DPS's job. The DPS should be doing that. No, the racist lorry driver is gone.
Is this...
I want to buy some healing. Seems like a smart thing to do.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles.
Okay, here.
You see several packaged raincoats
Seal a
fill
raincoat.
a low shelf beneath a display.
Well, the DPS wants to play Magic and Black Panther. It's a stalemate then. I genuinely don't know how to deal with Black Panther as a backliner. As like a healer. We played a game like a couple of days ago where the Black Panther he was just murdering, but that's all he was doing. He was not doing anything else. Any healers? What do you mean? I'm the healer. I'm him, John Healer. I mean, can't deal with Black Panther regardless. I mean, not as a healer, I couldn't.
The door is closed.
Maybe, do you think Kuno's dad is awake finally, or? These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Nice. Games and tips when I play, I've been dealing with divers just fine by myself for the most part. Of course, the issue is when you often have to change focus from healing for a bit, but if no one else will help you, you have no choice. I mean, I think the solution is that you need help. I don't know if as a healer, as someone like Cloak and Dagger, you can deal with Black Panther by yourself.
You hear someone.
You can't out damage him and you can't outrun him, right?
Give me a moment.
Give me a moment. Okay, deals a lot of damage and you can out damage him if you know how to move. I mean, are you telling me that if you have 2 people with equal skill, they're both equally good, one is Black Panther, one is Cloak, you think the Cloak wins? Get out of the way, it's not super hard. If you can juke the Black Panther support, then the Black Panther wasn't... Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm thinking too. It's like the solution to beating any hero is just to out-to-juke them, right? Like, if I just move better than them, then I win anyway. Let's say I'm playing Cloak and Dagger. I drop my healing bubble on myself, jump into Cloak, hit E on him, and I start damaging him. He can just run away. Now all my shit is on cooldown for the next, 14 seconds or whatever, and then he can just come back and kill me, right? I'll have to use all my cooldowns to defend against him, and he doesn't have to use anything to defend against me. He can just run away. If they're good, then you might need help, unless you're Rocket. I feel like even as Rocket, I feel like Black Panther probably kills you. Because he has more mobility than you, which is the problem.
Wow!
Wow, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is? Cool! That's cool!
As a Rocket, nothing can kill me in Spider-Man, sometimes sure. I feel like if they're good enough, though, I don't think it matters to Rockets. You have 2 dashes. That's on a cooldown. Spider-Man has infinite dashes. Same with Black Panther, right? You can just keep going. You can try to run away from him, but last time I played Rocket, Iron Fist just stood on me. Like, he just wouldn't leave me, because I guess he follows you in the air and auto-attacks you or whatever.
The thick journal bound in... The thick...
What's this check again? What are we doing here? Why did this update? I can't even do this. She's not around anymore. Interfacing. Interfacing. Level up in. 2 dashes super fast while running with corner cutting plus mega small hit points. You can pause instantaneously to shoot a blob or 2. The super combat rocket can outmaneuver everything 95% of the time. Well, when you get to Grandmaster playing Rocket, I'll just say what you're saying is true, okay? I'll just agree with you, but no arguments. I mean, I felt super confident playing Cloak and Dagger 2, and then one guy that was really good at Black Panther just murdered me over and over again. Same with Rocket. I felt super confident as Rocket, and then one guy playing Iron Fist just murdered me over and over again. And that guy was like a diamond player or something. Same with Black Panther. He was like a diamond player. Interfacing. So you're just a noob? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm bad at the game. You'll probably destroy me, although I don't know my skill level. I stopped at gold for the skin. Interfacing. Enter my face. I already have +2 on my gloves. Interfacing. Interfacing. Really? I have nothing where it gives me interfacing? That's crazy. Then in gold, I'm super good with Rocket.
The gnarled hawthorn tree on Rue de Saint-Gilles Lane. A wintry breeze with slow and deliberate motions. Pulling, bending, and unraveling. You manage to extricate the magnetic tape from the branches. It curls up into a mess inside your pocket. If only you could find a way to re-spool it, so that you could hear what's on the tape. Maybe
I got the tape
Roy
thing.
from the pawn shop can help you with this.
What's the tape for?
The tenant looks at the mess in your hands. Only after you've successfully cleaned off the branches does his curiosity get him. It's for Egghead. I promised to make his Van X jam hit a bit harder. Maybe this tape can help.
How? It's broken and unspooled. Do you think your new buddy knows how to fix it?
I think at least one of the ravers. I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Maybe Eged can point me in the right direction.
You could also get it fixed at the pawn shop across the street. We shouldn't waste our time.
Good idea. He might have...
Maybe I ratio with Rocket, that's why I now only play him in comp. Like, there are games where everyone else is X10, X, and I have 0. That's just because how much the dodgy right is. Yeah, but... I mean... In cases like that, you also have to consider whether the fact that you're not dying also means that you're not adequately supporting your team, right? Like, I could probably play Rocket and not die at all either, but then maybe I'm not taking any risks so my team is dying, right? Like, I don't think not dying is like a sign that you're doing well. Unless your entire team is not dying. I mean, I'm not saying that I doubt that you're good at Rocket, by the way, just to be clear. I'm just saying I feel like I don't feel like supports can or should adequately be able to deal with something like a Black Panther diving them, right? Unless you're better than that Black Panther, because if that was the case, then what would be the point of a Black
rows
Panther?
of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say found.
What is this? Show it to the shopkeeper.
Oh, that's the Headless Phone Rider.
Who?
The Headless Phone Rider. It's an urban legend about a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head. 50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it. Or something. Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn.
Interesting. The head is not included. Says that die very little average. If someone is on me, I usually have to juke them and get to some weird location off a cliff or something, and then slow fly and shoot balls. Yeah, but Black Panther can also get on top of that cliff.
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Usually I give up and just main focus on other healers. Once I do that a bunch of times, so long as I stay in the air when I need to, I can keep doing the dealing. Yeah, I shouldn't have to either.
So it goes. Now, what can I do for you?
Hey, do you know how to fix this? Show him the bundle of magnetic tape.
You mean re-spool it? Yeah, I do, but...
Great, could you do it please? This is important, I need to be able to play this tape for someone.
But I'm not some Mr. Fix-It. I'm a pawnbroker. If you want to pawn the tape, sure. Although it looks pretty... worthless.
Hey, but as the me needs to be more skilled with Black Panther and I am with Rocket to outmaneuver me because Black Panther is not as easy to control.
Just explain why you need this so much. He's bound to understand.
Worthless? It's not worthless, Roy. This could be the next big thing for the local dance music scene.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know the old church down the coast?
Yes. What about it?
I helped some young ravers turn this place into a nightclub, and they play these weird beats there, which they call anodic music.
Is it any good? The music, I mean.
No, that's the thing. You can't believe how unbelievably thin the beat is. There's nothing to it, no bass. It just goes bzz, bzz, bzz. But this tape could make it hardcore.
Man, you're really invested in this. Okay, I'll help you out. It's going to take a moment, though, so just sit back and relax.
You take some time to look around the store. The play of visuals all around the pawn shop is mesmerizing. Suddenly, Roy turns back to you with a reel of tape in his hand and coughs.
I look at the clock. Wait, this took more than just a few moments. That was at least 15 minutes.
Yeah, it was. Respooling isn't that difficult, although I had to mend the tape in a few places.
I just argue with someone like Sue. It does take away from my healing if I need to stay invisible and regenerate. Exterminate, regenerate.
Anyhow, it's yours now.
Well, thanks for help.
Yeah, my pleasure. I'll do what I can for true passion projects. Just try not to use this tape for negative photon emissions. Take responsibility. Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty good. I have a pretty good track record with Rocket too. But even with Rocket, if the other team has a dedicated diver who's only interested in killing me, and that's the only thing he does, and my team is not assisting me with that problem, then yeah, I haven't found any way to deal with that as any character, as any support. Like when I played Rocket and that Iron Fist was just diving me the entire game. That's all he did over and over and over again. And I don't see any way that you can like counter that as Rocket. Without being like better than them, you know what I mean? But that's every situation, right? It's like, well, how do you counter Spider-Man? Oh yeah, just be better than him. I played this game for like 300 hours already, and Rocket is one character with Lord, as I feel like in my ELO, a few people have as much proficiency with their characters I have with Rocket, if only because of playtime. Yeah, that's possible. Hi, Alpha.
Officer, what happened?
Hi,
You're
Alpha.
limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
Alpha, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Alpha. What? Alpha, come on. What? Alpha, what? Guys, should we sneak Alpha a racial slur treat? Look. We got the little kits. Lost one. No, she probably won't sing. But college is drooling so much. Dude, dummy. What? These are too small to give to her any other way. I've just had to put them on the bed. You guys see how much drool there is here? Jesus. What? Ja, det var godt, ja. I miss her singing. She sings from time to time.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
You seem angry. Why?
Look at you. You can barely walk.
I got shown in the foot. It was pretty badass. You would have liked it.
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
I haven't heard it in a long time, and it's gonna be a long, long time.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine.
Oh, that's fitting.
It's nothing to be worried about.
I got my ex-wife thing talking to my new wife. You just see the other guys, they're all dead.
So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. Better than being dead.
Scoff in a masculine manner. Most cops are killers.
Aye, I bet they are. The good ones, at least. Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need that to get to the island. Point to it.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Can I borrow your boat?
If you promise to bring it back. And no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
A day or two? What if I want a rock?
See, that makes me not want to lend you my skiff. On a boat, rocking leads to capsizing. That there is an absolutely 100% rock-free skiff. You got that?
2 days of sunshine, I just got a bacterial infection.
I'm sad to hear that. Take care of that with Ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
That's cool. You boasting your bacterial infection like that.
True. What's on the island? I saw some kind of ruins through the binoculars.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has then, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Is there anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Please be conservative with the...
Uh-oh.
Apricot chewing gum scented one. August 2nd. Early late summer. You're getting off the streetcar in Le Jardin, east of the river. Her father and mother are middle class. The nylon of her little jacket rustles next to you, in the dark, like autumn leaves. Her heels click on the pavement. You're walking up to the gate in front of her parents' house. She takes out her chewing gum and you kiss her. A feeling like electricity flows through your whole body. Immediately, you know that you've entered a completely different world.
Plus to perception. Betrayal lingers everywhere. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I never got to speak to Cloche by
This
herself.
coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
A possible resting place for my fugitive is what it is.
Waves crash onto the beach, drowning the reeds. Far to the south, a congregation gathers to a soup kitchen in a shelter for the homeless. An old woman gives out knitted scarves for free. Far to the southeast, 2 men and a woman dress themselves in ceramic armor. A shortwave radio hisses on the windowsill. One makes a salute, the other downs a drink. Weapons under the bed. A middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing village. Nothing nods. No one salutes him. No sight of the fugitive.
No, wait, I changed my mind. I want to choose again.
There is no going. Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Revachol forever.
Cindy the Skull? Oh, she didn't sound like that, did she?
Our tenant, the policeman.
I got shot.
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
I guess you're right. The men with the guns were coming for me after all.
I'm not sure those were the loss of the...
Alright. We don't have that many people left to talk to before we leave, I guess. Oh, I should call my station to ask what the La Puta Madre thing. Abigail!
Abigail!
The legend.
Man, you're like...
Abigail!
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do
Is
it.
Lily your sister? Point to the house.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
That's it, you're being laconic about it.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
You've been to the island, right?
On that island?
Yeah, that one. I need to know that's, what's there.
That's, nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war.
Wait.
But this could be important.
Wait, you mean shells?
I don't know what those are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island?
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Why does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people to be there. You shouldn't go. Yes.
Standing with his hands glued to his sides like a tin soldier. You mentioned something about lights.
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
Yes.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
How come?
We ran. He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to that island, didn't he?
Our father killed himself.
Oh my god.
Don't say that, he didn't.
The bro punches him, the boy's eyes well up like he's about to start crying.
A dull pain flashes through your mind.
It's okay to kill yourself, you know. I'm gonna blow my brains out, gonna close this one final case, and then blam, I'm out of here.
Shut up. Don't punch your brother, please. Don't start crying. We still need to ask more questions.
I'm not gonna stop.
Oh god, what thought I just unlocked?
Doesn't even have anything to do with this, you. Father isn't the fire guy.
The two things are unconnected. Your question didn't make sense.
Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island?
There's
Lights? Fire guy? We should check up on that island. And you need to keep your dark humor in check in front of children, okay?
I'm not telling you twice.
I'm sorry, Kim. Who doesn't toy with the thought of suicide sometimes, or like most of the time? Okay, maybe some people don't like the happy scientist girl named Marie or John Mark, the superstar whom everyone loves, but you, when going gets rough, it's nice to think about your little trapdoor out of here. Do it. Put your finger on the eject button. See how alive it makes you feel. The freedom of finality. Think of how much they'll miss you. Jesus Christ. Look at those pictures. The dude stabbing himself in the face. I mean, I wouldn't mind grabbing this, but I don't know what I would erase at this point. Sounds like a funny one, though.
Hello, mister. Bye!
It does nothing, actually? Oh, really? It doesn't give you, like, a special ending or something? I mean, I saw you get a good bonus for having it.
There's nothing.
Oh, is the guy still here? Oh, free Ravachol for more Elysium. Oh, yes. He probably doesn't have anything to say, though, I assume.
Always my pleasure.
Yeah. Alright, well, we have the church. And then there was a thing I wanted to do that I forgot about, but I can't remember what it was anymore now.
There's nothing else to.
What did I want to do that I forgot about? Was it a test? Was it related to some task I have? Oh, we gotta go call the police. Yeah, I remember now. I gotta call my wife real quick. Also, this could happen. I mean, I already called her, so might as well try again, right? When you try your best, but you don't succeed.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. This life is garbed. You dial the calling, and calling for who knows how long.
You want my money?
What? The cold metal.
That's enough now, officer.
Dude, my mental is really good, huh? I got big mental. I don't know if I can finish today. I don't know how much there's left of the game. It doesn't feel like there's a lot. Oh.
An old door.
Edward, is the only way to get your gun to side with Everard and do his like bidding? Or did I like miss some alternative path? Yes, oh man. That sucks. But maybe that doesn't have any long repercussions, I guess?
man. Goodbye.
Could these wires work as contact microphones?
Yo, man. What's on your mind?
Welcome back.
I got shot in the leg, pointed your limb.
Ouch. I did notice you limping, but I thought maybe it was your thing. When I was 16, I used to date this guy who had a limp, but it only showed when he was sober. So I guess it wasn't real or something. I don't know. Anyway, shot in the leg? I'm sorry. Man, that must suck.
Hey, her Innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right?
Oh.
Liked holding little men between her fingers.
What?
Remember? You have the Headless Fallen Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
I should, yeah. This is a task of mine now.
So very, very, very nifty. Nifty and mysterious. This is surely what the figurines are for. The mother of humanism stands above
I can't get this figured, or
Why?
because she's a stained glass window.
That does seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else?
Like what? Is the task still on?
I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. Only a strange little sadness remains. The mother of humanism.
She deserves more. You should offer any and all you have one day if you meet her in person. Ooh. One figure, two figure. I only have two figures. Maybe that's enough? My name is Endaline, and this
That's a
beat.
deal! Yeah! Medium car!
That was the crazy sound we heard before.
Yeah! It was awesome and scary. Very hardcore. Too hardcore, in fact. I couldn't control it at all.
What happened?
It sucks up all the air in the mix until it's the only thing left. Starts compressing itself and everything around it. Completely fills up the headspace. Extreme!
Inside your chest, the heart beats still with the after effects of the sound. Imagine if you could harness that power, making it pulse.
The horn of the apocalypse, it draweth near.
Yeah! Welcome to the gloaming!
Is there anything we can do about it?
Oh! I don't know. Maybe someone can do something with this. I imagine this is the sounds that the future could make.
Sounds like the future could be even more hardcore than I ever imagined.
Yeah!
Fuzzy tape, maybe you can use it to hard up Eki's jam.
Yeah! Remix time! Tape goes here, into deck B.
A hand on his ear. He listens to the audio through his headphones.
Wow! Did you get this from Arno himself?
A great excitement is bubbling to the surface within him. This is big.
What do you mean?
Listen, I'm just going to show it to you. Ready?
Ready.
Whoa! Here's that? The signs match perfectly! Now if only we had the beat for the full assault, it would be unbelievably hyper!
What is this? It's good. How did you guys do that?
You're right, it's uncanny. Do what? I just found a random tape and brought it to Egghead. He's just incredibly good at remixing. Something else must be going on here. Hardcore to the mega!
But what if Van Eyck based his remix on some forgotten local melody? Like a folk song? And you just found the original piece that inspired him to create this jam? That would explain why it fits so well.
Nah, to me it sounds like classic Van Eyck. I don't think he needs any inspiration from folk songs. Maybe he lives in Martinez and just threw away part of his song because he thought it wasn't good enough?
I think it's just happenstance. Chaos in action. Contingencies of our limited existence. That and Egghead's fantastic talent.
Noid's right. Egghead's technical talent is the key. No, this is definitely part of the same song. Something cut from it. It fits too well.
I hate when my brain disagrees with itself.
Something mysterious is going on here.
Estelle's right, Van Eyck must live around here. It's definitely his creation.
Be how it may, if it fits, it fits. Bring up the volume.
What about the bass? Do you have any ideas for that?
Yeah, I remember. You said it needs more bass.
I think you might know the answer.
What if we used that crazy sound source from Sona's experiment, but tamed it, made it pulse?
But how?
What about that compressor Andre was setting up to achieve some sort of parallel processing?
Don't be too hard on yourself if you don't figure it out. I think the jam's already pretty ultra.
But it could be hyper hardcore.
Interfacing godly. The question won't leave you. Why did the melody line from a broken and discarded tape fit perfectly into a song played by some speed freaks in the frozen tent? Can it be a coincidence? Maybe it's the hand of man-machine himself in an attempt to craft a perfect song. Maybe Egghead is actually Arno Van Eyck in disguise. Egg? What would I get rid of at this point, though? Okay, so first of all, we have 2 experience points, means we can roll this thing 3 times technically. This may take a while. I don't have a while. What do you mean this may take a while? Okay. This are completely staying forever. This is staying forever. Which one's this again? Oh, that's a good one. Oh god. This one I guess I could replace. I don't think I care about the date of birth generator. Bless you, no, bless you. I'm just gonna do a rare. Let's go. I'm just gonna see if it says it does something explicitly. So I guess it doesn't have to do anything right now. It makes physique checks easier though, which could be important. I mean, it's a big bonus. Does Cop of the Apocalypse actually do anything for me other than increase my learning cap? Like, does it open up like a different ending or something? Maybe I'll replace Cop of the Apocalypse with this music thing. But then again, there's some other cool ones there too though, so... Do you have a list of add-ons used for WoW? I think it was posted in the channel at some point. But I can take a picture right now. Disco take where's my Discord? There. I don't use all of these, so I don't have time to check which ones I have enabled, but these are ones I have downloaded at least. What if I tried the check and then we go from there? Just to be clear, I have nothing more against interfacing, I don't think. Maybe I'll succeed, there's a 70% chance.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium!
Bzz, 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 goes the track in the background, never ending. You can't grasp what's missing, but you can try to make something up anyway.
Ah, we almost did it, man. That's so sad. Where one cannot speak, one ought to remain silent.
The young man bobs his head to the music.
I don't think I'm a cop of the apocalypse anymore. I think I've abandoned that. Let's stop being a cop of the apocalypse and let's be a Arno Van Eyck. And maybe I can now try the check again.
A better deal!
Oh.
Yeah!
I guess I just gotta waste 50 minutes now somehow. But I've already done everything to. Oh, let's go call the police.
Oh, hey, man. It's goodbye, officer.
Goodbye, officer. I can just read a book, right? Bench is unlocked now. Well, I can only sit on the bench if. I thought I could only sit on the bench if Kim wasn't with me. Thanks for add-ons. No, thank you for the add-ons.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
10-4, come in. Fireworker.
I'll play rounds with me when you do, or would you rather continue as you do? I mean, listen, if you're playing, I'll at you. I'm sure William doesn't care. The more the merrier, probably, right? I don't know how the matchmaking works if you're more people though, and especially if you're like higher elo than us. I'm happy to report that I have found my badge, Jules.
10-4, sir. Glad to hear that. I'll write down that there is no need to issue a new one to you then. Over.
Jules, I've heard that some people think of me as La Puta Madre's peone. Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir. Well, there's been some talk, sir.
What does it mean that there's been some talk? Do they think I'm corrupt or not? Does it mean people know that I'm a dirty cop? Because I am. I'm the dirtiest, most dangerous cop.
I only meant that there's been some talk in the station, that's all. But there's always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
I'll play a few games and go to silver since it kicked me from gold to all the way. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. That's a bit weird. When me and Sam were playing yesterday, it was like we kept being in matches against like Grandmaster and like Diamond players. 10-10, transmission complete, standing by, over. Oh yeah.
Roger that, 10-10.
I feel like we've done a lot in this game. I think it goes on 9 division a season, pretty crazy. Way see.
The worn and
We can sit on benches after we.
Yeah,
Can revisit the.
But I can just read it though, right? We can just. Can't I just read for 50 minutes while this 48 minutes? I can probably waste 48 minutes just clicking through a book, right?
The face of King Fleecell smiles at you. For some reason.
What's the book where I can like make recipes? This thing?
Medicinal purposes. Very well. Next. Lastly, you've created what you like to. Very well. Next, you'll need to combine. Lastly, you've created what you like to try again.
Oh, look at that. This book is
You
great for
close the
wasting
book.
time. How much more time do I need to waste? Damn, that was sick. I need to waste 3 minutes. Let's talk to Kim. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe I have something to say.
Yes. What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? 3 days ago, during that day, there's a strong prejudice against involving the arts. Just to be clear. Good.
Oh, that went up 1 minute. Didn't feel us to go on the guy was doing exact thing, this exact thing to waste on the first day. Oh, with that
Yes.
book. BRB. Speedrun sounds pretty fun.
Excuse me? You have a...
A moment passes.
What about me? That's because I'm half Seolite, or It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity. You're barking at...
A point he's glad to have...
Good.
Okay, I need to waste 1 more minute. Give me your sandwich, right now.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I do. Strange how old cunt. Yes. He finds... We all got to go...
We are both...
It is what I just don't...
God damn.
Oh, sorry, officer. Yes, I do. Strange how old... Yes. He finds...
We are both...
It is what I just don't...
Yeah.
The note is written. Someone has scribbled.
There we go.
You find the Arno van Eyck. Okay, so Egghead is clearly not Van Eyck in disguise. Van Eyck is an Oranese disc jockey, but those people get around, especially in Revachol, in the clubs on Boogie Street. Perhaps he stayed here for a short stint and discarded part of the song he was working on, just threw it away, and then it ended up in the hawthorn tree. But why? Did he think it was retrograde? It wasn't. Perhaps he caught a glimpse of the future and did not want for it to arrive just yet. Perhaps the city whispered the top line to him, and he was frightened by it.
There is Arno van Eyck gig posters in the world? What does that mean? Well, first of all, I just got a bunch of checks unlocked, right? Wait, I thought it was supposed to... Oh, it said it reveals them? I can go back and try this one now. Is there anything I can do with those posters? Are those worth looking for now? Running around and being like, oh look, there's a poster. Thanks for soldering metal insulation, nylon, and ozone. I'm just gonna stay on one of those posters so far. Maybe that one in this house. What holes could the post hide treasure? Look inside. Oh. Well. 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 What the hell? What the hell? Should I run around the entire world to pick stuff up? Oh, look at this. Is that what I said? It just did all more tricks white checks unlocked. Interesting. I guess we're gonna go all in on that one check now, huh?
Oh, hey, man. Goodbye,
Goodbye, officer.
Welcome back.
Goodbye, officer.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium cost!
I thought about the discarded melody and came to the conclusion that Van Eyck has lived around here.
J'adore! God is close by, but maybe he doesn't have good enough ears. Let me turn it up so we can lure him here.
Here's an idea. Say what you said before, the exact same thing. Or wait, say something that's only marginally different. It will yield a drastically different outcome.
You should crank up the oscillator matrix.
Oscillator matrix? Where is that?
Oh, you don't have one? Maybe it's just a top secret. Here, let a pro show you how it's done. Turn up some knobs,
As
random.
you fiddle with the knobs on the mixer, the young man stares with amazement.
Copman can ride the knobs! So
Whatever it is you did, it seems to have helped slightly. Maybe now you'll be able to make sense of it.
What?
Here's an idea. Say what you said before.
You gotta
the
retrofit
exact
the
same
sound juice through the flux filter.
Fluxifier? Where is
Oh, you
that?
have one? Maybe it's a top secret.
Top secret cop tech! Mega cool! You gotta bring us some, big sheriff! The future of hard sign depends on it.
Don't listen to him. He's making shit
No!
up. There's no top secret cop audio tech.
I'm gonna save scum. If I don't succeed on this check, I'm gonna save scum. What if I fail by one?
A better deal! Yeah!
Here's an idea. Say what you said before, the exact.
Yeah!
It's hard to say for sure, but the digital throbbings.
I'm save scumming. We're too late into the game. I'm invested too much into this. It's too late, okay? It's just too late.
A better deal! J'adore!
Here's an idea.
Oscillator make
As you
Copman!
whatever it is you did, it seems to have helped. Here's an idea. Say what you
The fluxifier!
as you fiddle.
Copman!
Whatever it is you did, it seems.
As the last check before we leave. Come on, please.
A better deal! Yeah!
Here's an idea. Say.
Yeah!
It's hard to say for sure, but the digital throb.
God, how hard is it to succeed on this roll? This was an almost fully ethical playthrough, okay? But how many times do I have to roll 2d6 and get a good result?
Better deal! J'adore!
Here's an idea. Say
Oscillate
as you
Cop!
whatever it is you did. Here's an idea.
Yeah!
It's hard to say for sure, but the digital throbbing seems ever so.
How many times do I have to roll this? I mean, surely this will be a success, right? That's 3 rolls.
Better deal! Yeah!
Sidechain the beat.
Okay. Sidechain, what does it mean? Even mean?
Listen, you can use the compressor to select between which track it's compressing, either the auxiliary signal or the main input from the tape. Make it alternate between the signals. The compressor controls the gain based on the level of the signal on the aux sidechain input. It will allow maintaining a loud sound without peaks that fill up all the headspace.
Okay, you need to start side chaining it. Explain the concept to him.
Side chaining it, you said.
He turns down the music, his hands moving deftly across the mixer, setting up the necessary controls.
Then he puts on his headphones and his eyes go wide, wider than they've ever gone on drugs. He starts jumping up and down with bliss, in total silence, still listening to his headphones.
Hey, what did you do to Egghead Cop Man? Did you break him?
I'm not sure.
Are you ready, pussy?
Noid straightens his back, ready for the beat.
I was born ready, Egg.
Give him a thumbs up. Alpha to the Ultra.
The audio assault is glorious. The speed freak dances on the stage, intensely waving his hand in the air.
This is beauty! This is life!
What in the world is going on? The way melody and bass flow together, it's unnatural.
Your body is taking a beating from the low frequencies crashing over you. It's making you feel alive again.
This one is for the Anodic generation.
Introducing the ultimate sound!
We have tamed the sound, made it our own.
God damn it! This dance club idea might just work out.
DeLorean Church! The place to be! Pump it! Pump it!
This is it. This is a new era. The fabric of the world has been irrevocably altered. Who will be the innocence of hardcore anodic dance music?
Alright. Oh, that was it, I guess.
Yes, what is it?
No one had anything more to say about it.
Yo, man. What's on?
Yo, man.
Welcome back.
Okay, let's take a gander if there's anything else left to do. This one we can't do, this one... Oh, we can retry this one, I guess. We need Savior Fair. This one we can't do that. She's gone. We can't do that anymore, can't do this. He's gone. This one we need a skill point for, which we don't have. This guy's gone, that's gone, that's gone, and this is gone. Why do my disco bands give me minor Savior Fire? Shouldn't they give me more? Why is it some of these checks I have nothing for? You think I... Oh, there we go. Sunglasses. Nice. Oh, wearing some pants that give me bonuses, I guess.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Got shot in the hip. Found the beat, found the melody, dance fever, incoming, higher quality audio, aesthetic of anodic. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're at a 10. Neutral on 18. What? Wait, we're at 7. How's the 28% chance? Am I missing something here? 2, 2, 1. So it's 5, 9. Oh, I have a neutral 9 or higher.
You close your...
But just imagine the...
You're aching.
I hope you're not trying to dance with that leg of yours.
Goodbye, officer.
I was. Kim, you got me. Let me, before I run around the entire world one more time, let me just look up what the posters are. Arno van Eyck posters. Do I care about the posters? Oh. It doesn't seem to be anything important, because I don't know. Oh, let's leave, I guess. Let's take my sword and head on out. We've done all there is to do. We're too far away from a level up. Let's check our log real quick. Just wait, I never found all the armor pieces. Can I find them now, or do I have to go on the boat first? Any backseaters in the chat? On boat, okay. Good to know. Damn, when they said that could take a long time, they weren't lying, huh?
Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation.
Okay, so this is another point of no return, which I figured it would be.
Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. You won't be going back and forth on this.
You take the engine, Kim, I'll hold the boombox.
What?
What? How else do we blast Sad FM on our way to the island?
Fine. Let's blast Sad FM then.
There's only an air game now until the end.
Sad FM is a radio station specializing in sad, slow rock songs. You seem to know its frequency by heart.
Well, we can finish it in 2 hours, because I have, well, in 1 hour 50 minutes, because that's how long I have. Or I hope that there's like 6 hours left, so we have something to do tomorrow.
Want to be free. Want to be free.
Man, I can't believe Kim took his jacket off. That's so sad. I wonder if I decided to make him keep his jacket. Oh, Earl.
Want to be free. Eternally.
The boat comes to a slow stop. The lieutenant turns the engine off. Then there's silence.
I guess I have to grab some candy. We're at the end of the game, probably. Which hardcore server? It's the new anniversary one. There should just be one, but you have to specifically go for the anniversary servers. I can't tell you the name though, because I don't remember, but you can add Crust or Adoins, they might be able to log on real quick.
In the silence, a sputter of wings. A flock of quails takes off in the distance.
Let's go.
I'm eating car wheels. And that was a great song. Look at those little car wheels. Are they different? Yeah, they have some new changes. Like, there's a group finder now that you can sign up for. It's a bit easier to find groups. And you can multi-spec now, so you can have multiple specs. Might be some other small stuff that I don't remember, but those are the big ones at least. Where's the chain trails off into the ocean?
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
And you like that? Like what? I think both of those are good. The group finder isn't like it's not like a vanilla or a classic WoW thing where you sign up for a thing and it puts you in a group. It's just a thing where you can be like, hey, you can either be like, hey, I'm gonna make a group for Marodon and just put yourself in there. Then people can be like, hey, I want to join your group, or you can be like, hey, looking for a group for whatever. And the multi-spec is just a good way to ensure that people aren't stuck playing some random ass spec the entire game, right? Like, one of the big frustrations with Classic in general is that if you're like a... Let's say you're playing like a shaman and you're a healer. Now you can't do anything other than heal, because otherwise you would have to respec every time you're on with the raid, so... This is the depot in Land's End.
Ah, yes, so it seems.
What do you think it was used for?
For bringing munitions to the island, maybe? And supplies? You could also lock the bay when you raise the chain.
As a defensive measure, lock it off that side of the bay.
Lock it from whom?
From enemies. Enemies of the commune of Revachol. This sea fort was a revolutionary fortification, I believe.
Want to be free. Makes you base the bombs for powerful enough to break the foundation, damn. These tires are falling apart. They're at least 50 years old. Attention, inflammable. There's a lingering trace of a masoot in the air. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel. Black viscous. The barrel says ICM. You see a star with little specks in it. The little birds from the coin-operated viewer still holding on. No way to get up there, the stairs are gone. These stairs go up. Well, maybe good, yeah, it's great. This was an armament rest. Twin cannons were attached there, medium distance, large caliber.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
Do you think whoever Septer is...
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
No time to rest now.
Yes, any time.
You don't have to be a hero.
Maybe I should sleep. See what happens. Books mostly fantastic and historical fiction. You have to do the rest, okay? Dishes stained with sauce and fire, a survivor's kitchen. We can see candles planted on a broken rangefinder. Moth-bitten sheet keeps the wind out.
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized.
Sift through them.
Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures. Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Someone's made themselves a home.
All things communist and enraged by communists. Conceptualism, right? We're conceptualizing right now. Want to be free. Wait, I definitely have one more thing I guess for conceptualization, don't I? Or is it logic I'm thinking about? I might be thinking of a logic.
Soft covers, serialized fantastique. Not that you can tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most of it is for entertainment purposes. Fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Maybe it's a little old-fashioned. There's a nude mag. More than that. The print in some of these is pretty small, though. This person has good eyesight.
Okay. Get the police coming straight from the underground. Fawn Arrower shirt.
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Where do these wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
What kind of generator is this?
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout. The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter, long and cold.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator.
Tap on the
The
side.
hollow ring, the canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean, a generator here?
I don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
I meant, why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
The wind outside picks up suddenly.
I guess I'll sleep before I do anything else. We can keep looking after a little nappy nap.
The greasy...
The
bed is quite... You face the concrete wall. There's less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed.
Curl up with your knees to close your chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close. Until...
Until?
You feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
Oh.
Sleep.
Am I doing a flashback right now to when I shot that guy with my sniper rifle? That's all your hair. Go outside to the beach. Does the hair clothes feel strange somehow? You can't get in. I leveled up. Kim! Kim! Go down the chain, there's something there. Down to the chain? Here? Oh, here. Kim! Walk into the water now. The footprints on the water. Further.
Dolores
Day?
The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry. Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking. But you don't even want to talk to her.
I do.
She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the Holy Queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown. Ah. If Dolores Day could have been some sort of mythological, crazy, godlike deity figure, could I be a mythological, crazy, godlike deity figure too? Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Oh my god. Didn't the Dolores Day lore talk about some man that she was with? What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Crown of Immortality, aren't you already wearing one?
Oh, this. This is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder.
That always made me sad. Harry merged Dolores and his ex-fiancée Dora in one empty. Yeah, I kind of got that vibe too. That makes sense.
Anyway.
Hey.
Hey.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry?
Oh, is this remember the video rental that we called? Video rental? I'm dying in a ruined flag tower. Blood is dripping down my chest.
God, Harry. You have to take care of yourself. You're not a young man anymore. If you keep going like this, you'll...
Desperation is gearing up. This is everything I always warned you about.
Something's off.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
That's where Harry lived.
She means she doesn't have time to tend to your emotions.
You don't have time to tend to my emotions?
She sighs and looks over her shoulder. What are you doing? Stop saying things like that.
Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really, we don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters.
Oh no. Did you have miscarriages?
It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Ravachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
I'm really good at it though. I bought you this I bought you this figurine of a headless phone rider.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
Then the figurines don't do anything.
She looks at the headless Faun rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say.
Maybe this revolutionary figurine then? Maybe you can take this revolutionary figurine. It's got a little musket.
No, please. Please don't give me anything.
What about dice? I have some custom dice made in this place, a doomed commercial area.
Harry, I don't want things. I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked these things a long time ago. The headless Faun rider especially. But now, only boring hell remains.
The figures won't win her back. They do nothing. Mass murderer. But you said I have a vast soul and you will always come back to it.
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Actually, you didn't say it. You wrote it in a letter, a handwritten letter. I kept it in my paperwork.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
You need to recite it to her, for effect. All of it. No summaries. Yeah, put a stake through your heart. She'll get hurt too. Collateral damage.
I have it right here. Let me refresh your memory. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Please, Harry. I just don't have time for this.
Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows until by the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me completely. I step out on the light rail and look back. Something, bow collector. I know it will be like this until I walk back to you. You, every step I take, we get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe that the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Okay, stop. Yes. Are you happy now?
No, I'm not happy.
Then why are you doing this?
There's more. Kisses, kisses, kisses.
Very well. I wrote it. It was morning. You slept.
That was such a hot mess.
There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left, on Voyager Road. It was autumn. The first autumn. But Harry, please understand, it was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then, filled to the brim with love for you, hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below.
Wait,
it's still her. Her legs. Her breasts.
Oh, okay.
Her hips.
I thought I couldn't do the kiss anymore, but it's just a different thing. Can't you turn back to the person you were? I can see her in you under the gown and the wreath.
And my crown of immortality. No. You scared her out of me. With your crying, the awful time we wound up having. And the cheap rental flats you could afford.
Did I turn to a life of crime so I could afford more for my wife and then she started hating me?
Can't you see? I can never think you're cool again. I can only think that way about new people.
You're a better man now, with a rank in a powerful armed organization.
We can get a nice place this time. I can provide for you. I was young and weak then.
No, it's too late. I found someone for whom I feel the same love I did for you. Only this time, he is more careful. He will not lose me. It will go somewhere. It will grow.
It's Kim, isn't it?
Harry, do you notice how none of this is very funny?
What do you mean by grow?
She smiles mysteriously, looking east, then turns her gaze back to you. The smile is gone.
Our school?
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants. Smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex. The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
A ticket stub?
Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. In Le Jardin, the day we went east of the river, to the aquarium first, I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank on my face, the octopuses. It was just a day then, but to think. Were we there now, you could touch my hair, kiss me. Talk to me about anything, go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our interactions are limited to pain and regret.
Voyager Road, I know that place. Where is it?
It's here, Harry. We are on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos. There. You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, my parents' money, it was not good.
What now? What happens now? What is the next thing we talk about?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, then you should let me go to the aerodrome.
That's not a very good way for things to be.
It's not. But...
Oh, what? Tell me there's something good.
I don't know why I said but. There is no but.
That's it?
That's it, yes. We've talked about it 1,000,000 times. You will get over it, just like I did. People do. Things will get good for you again.
Where in hell? Stop. You're only making it worse for him. You never help with anything.
Good for me where? In fucking hell? I'm not getting over it at all.
It just takes some time. For you, I think it will take something like 20 years, maybe?
Volition.
It was hard for me too, you know? I used to think I couldn't live without you.
It's hard to know what voices to listen to, but I guess I think the big thing with maybe replaying the game would be understanding that the voices aren't always right, and that successes don't mean that they're saying the right thing. It's like every voice is like its independent thing, and success just means that it got to talk, I guess. It doesn't mean that it just means that my rhetoric brain was allowed to speak there. It doesn't mean that it's right for what it's saying.
But I can.
She keeps her shoulders squared and her back straight, but it's clear you're still making her sad.
Your innocence, Dolores Day. I'm sorry I made you sad.
It's okay.
So you felt that way once, that you cannot live without me?
Yes. But that time is gone now. So very gone.
20 years, that's so much time.
Yes. It only took me 1 year, maybe 2. Phew.
It doesn't have to be like this. Maybe we could try again.
No, Harry. We can't.
Why?
We already tried again, and it didn't work.
Is that how it is now? We should just try all good things twice, and then give up. But not you too.
Guys, I bought another OLED monitor and I didn't like it, so I think we're just gonna give up, guys. Let's be the last sane people in the world, but only twice. If it doesn't work, let's lose our minds and let it all sink into the pail.
Yes, of course. You've got everything under control, and I'm hysterical because I don't want to keep hurting you.
What went wrong when we tried again? I can do better.
I don't know. Please.
She shuffles from one gold sandaled foot to the other and listens to streetcar screeches. Why can't we be together?
Harry, we can't be together because you're insane.
That's true.
She avoids turning them to you.
Insane how?
They're turning moist now. Her eyes. She slowly shakes her head and tries to get a hold of herself, brushing her hands in her gown.
What do you mean by insane? Wait, what did Logic say that was weird? Oh, yeah. That doesn't seem very logical.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, I may know what you mean.
No, you don't. You've worked there for so long, you can't even talk like a normal person anymore. It's always lists with you, questions.
They're not lists, they're trees. How do they have lists?
This is another one, isn't it? We're in a tree right now.
What are we talking about, like the dialogue tree? Yeah, dialogue trees, yeah. Yeah, but it's not possible to talk without trees.
It's not just the lists or trees or whatever. You get sad, Harry. Too sad. People can't get that sad. It's impossible to watch. Other people get sad too, but not like you. You stay down for too long. Until you start giving your thoughts names and talking to things. In conclusion, you're ill. You're an old, insane man. And you have to be in hell until the end of your life. And I have to go to Morova.
You got me. I get the feeling that you're not really Dolores Day.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day?
I've heard you before. You heard the voice on the phone. You're just an evil ape. We're all just evil apes.
Oh, Harry, you shouldn't have done that.
Do what?
Call me like that.
You ruined it. There was still a chance. You should have waited longer. She would have called you instead.
It wasn't me, it was my hand. Raise your right hand. My fingers called you. I know you would have called me yourself if I had just let you. I was too impatient.
Oh, Harry, do you really think so? We haven't talked in years. I don't want to call you. I don't want to hear from you. I think of you less and less every year. Weeks go by without me remembering you. Months already. Soon it will be years. Every season that passes, the light gets less clear. I sit there in Morova, in the holy gratitude of my bliss. I put my hand on my belly and smile.
The air gets cold around you. She looks down on her stomach, then up at you. Her eyes are full of tremendous distance and mystery. Black-eyed dogs wander the alleys. Apple trees hang their bony limbs low over the patchwork of roofs. Red and black. Rivershore West,
no.
the evening sun.
I have
She's
so much
left
logic
and
bonus
bloomed,
in my
far
inventory.
away from us. Our vast soul means pain. Why? That's what dolor means.
You're the symbol of pain.
Great. Now I'm the symbol of pain.
You're so unlucky. I roll a 1 and a 2, man. You're the X something.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
We all told you. Everyone warned you.
Who everyone?
Everyone.
Literally all of you.
I should have stayed down.
My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite.
What?
You know what's impolite? Consigning the lieutenant detective of the ravaged citizens militia to eternal damnation. I don't think just look at her.
She does not look back. Instead, eyes her fingernails. They're bitten, frayed. The evening wind blows in. The gown wraps around her like a white
Was that check? I just felt a big deal, by the way, or you're the mourning?
The morning? I don't understand.
No, I mean mourning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead.
Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the morning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. Yes, Harry, I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh God, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
Kiss.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror.
Oh my
I should not
god.
have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
I feel her breath.
Her chest rising like a pillow, warm exhalations against the side of your mouth, her tender soul moving through her lungs, hidden, distant, kept safe from you.
Her cheeks against mine.
Feels like soft fuzz, a bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries, the world's most precious material, reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it. You are stealing a touch. It's not yours to take.
Cold silver against my forehead.
A delicate wreath on her forehead, pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air.
You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
God damn it. I invested so much into my wife thing, into Dolores
Trying
Day.
hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
You're the apricot chewing gum scented one.
No, I'm just Dora.
Why didn't you kiss me back?
Why did you do that to yourself? You know I don't cheat, Harry. I never cheated on you.
You didn't kiss me back.
She breathes out heavily, as if something painful has passed through her, and shakes her head.
Say nothing, stand there like a useless dildo. I thought you would. I know you still love me. You can't not.
She shakes her head one more time. The evening wind rustles her hair, blowing old newspapers and fast food wrappings down the street.
That's it then.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
She slides her hands onto her chest and onto her lower so I can
I'm
smile.
pregnant.
Is it mine?
Of course not.
Oh.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck.
I don't like that.
Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
You're not even human.
I am actually very ordinary, Harry. Below this gown and wreath, I have an ordinary soul and ordinary thoughts. The only thing inhuman about me is this. This thing you've made me into. I'm sorry for saying so, but I just hate it. What is this? This is so far gone, Harry. I don't even...
Oh, you're special. You had glowing lungs.
My lungs do not glow, Harry. I am just like all the others. None of us have glowing lungs. Stop making me into some kind of...
Then it's you. You will make her lungs glow. Your pain is not meaningless.
And I will make you... You're different. I will make your lungs glow. I will make you last forever.
Oh, Harry. There is only one way for humans to last forever. And you did not do that to me.
An apricot-scented ghost wafts out of her. Her skin, the fabric, into the flow of the air around you. All the roads will miss her footsteps when she's gone from here. A completely different world.
Oh, don't go.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
No, sounds like a martyr. Wait, can we sit down and have a coffee first? There's a cafeteria on the corner, point is. Some people say that half a light is the worst because it tells you to masturbate publicly, but suggestion is low-key worse. I feel like throughout my playthrough, suggestion has never allowed me to do anything cool or interesting. Like, my idea with suggestion was that I would get to a point in the game where I would like be able to do some crazy stuff. Like, you know, I would get to a point where it's like, oh shit, like when the mercenaries were there, right? Like, oh damn, I can actually convince the mercenaries to not fight because I have my crazy suggestion. But
No, that would only be painful and dull. At the aerodrome, life, love, and laughter are waiting for me. At the cafeteria, dust, hell, and tragic comedy.
hold on, what is there to do in Mirova?
Light, life, culture. It's so much better than here. Everything here reminds me of you and the horrible times we had. The nights we stayed up fighting for our dying love. I have to wipe it all off me and be clean again. I want to be a good person again. Not this. Not what you made me into.
But I swore I wouldn't let you go. You told me. You asked me to be this way.
That was someone else. I betrayed her, overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
Will we ever see each other again?
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be?
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Mirova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental. I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
I like this.
Oh yes, this is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry.
Harry?
See you tomorrow.
I don't know if I had to remember her name if that would have changed anything there, but probably not.
You're up quick. How was your sleep?
My sleep was deep invigorating. Try covering up the blood seeping out with your hands. Spit the blood out and get back to work. You're a badass like that.
Okay. He's still worried. You must have really threshed and squealed in your sleep.
Alright, listen up, fellas. Here's the thing. I have an hour left right now of stream. And I want to talk about the game too. There's no shot we're finishing this in an hour, right? There's no shot we're doing like a good ending to this in an hour. Or am I completely off base with that? Empathy +2. Let me check. I can take a gander too, I guess. Disco Elysium full playthrough. This is 36 hours. Jesus Christ, no commentary. karma. Tun 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 tunu. Beta karma. It looks like in this video, it looks like it has like 3 hours left. I'd ballpark it to say you have like 90 minutes left. Yeah, it would be like 1.5 hours, yeah. So, I mean, this is not a good point to end for today, but I think it's better than alternative, which is me playing for another hour and then quitting, right? Because I have a hard out in 1 hour. Like, even if I would like to stay longer, I literally would not be able to, so... I feel like the smartest thing to do is just call... Despite the fact that I would love to finish this today, because we're on a really, really good run right now, I think the best thing is just to wake up tomorrow, have a fresh start, and then finish it then. I don't want to, like, rush things either, you know what I mean? I want to take my time with it, so... And I also want to talk about the game, so... A little bit bad timing, I guess, since we don't have that much left of the game, but that happens sometimes. If only I had been a quicker kitty cat. Pretty cool though, pretty cool. We can also do the alternative ending tomorrow then. We can do the ending for the Ravachol revolution or whatever. Not revolution, the La Responsabilité. We can do that tomorrow as well, so that should pad the stream out a little bit. And then we can start a new playthrough and just really quickly go for another ending, just real quick, just very, very quickly. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. Alright, video gamers. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope everyone had a fantastic, fantastic video gaming time. I enjoyed myself a lot. This game is fantastic. Like I said, sorry about the poor timing here. I know we're like really close to the end, but like I said, I have to leave in an hour, so that means that I might as well just pull it short now, and then we can at least appreciate whatever we have left at the ending next time. Which will probably, let's be real, it'll probably take me more than the allotted time. But yeah, that's it for me. Love you all, appreciate you all. Hope you all had a fantastic time. If you're new here, feel free to stream in the Discord, like good stuff. I'm not sure we're gonna play after this Elysium. I'll probably think about it today, so that if we finish it early enough tomorrow that I have time to start a new game, we can jump into something tomorrow. But I'm sure whatever it is, we will have a fantastic time. Wait, why are we sad? Because this Elysium is about to be over? I mean, the cool thing about this game is that it hasn't been oh, happy, good. Like this game, when we talk about like when we played Baldur's Gate 3, I talked about how Baldur's Gate 3 is so impossibly long that even though I would love to play it again to get different outcomes, it's just absolutely not viable at all. But I feel like you know, this game is like an appropriate length to be able to play it again. So that's cool. I don't think I'm gonna do it on stream, but you know, might be something I would be interested in doing in the future. Definitely, I look forward to watching more people play it. I've started watching Ezekiel play it, which has been pretty cool. So, but yeah, I'll be back tomorrow regular time, 12:00 Time DMT +2. Schedule is on there in local time zones. Here is a little raid heading over to our friend Motais. Not sure if there's anything else that needs to be said for today. I had a fantastic time. This game is like it's surprising that the writing keeps being so good throughout. Sucks that we're so unlucky, but hey, at least we succeeded at the bottle throw. I don't think I would have save scummed that if I failed it there. I would have just let that be the outcome. I just wanted to do it, so we had it done. But the whole horrifying necktie thing was really funny. That was overall fantastic. Oh, raid messages here before we go. That and that. Alright, everyone. Like I said, love you all, appreciate you all. See you do tomorrow. Have a great rest of the days. Keep fighting foes and bye bye.